nigga, that's my type. That's my type, nigga, that's my type.
So far, I've put the Amaranth oil only on one side of my face, because on this side of my face I'm going to do my normal prep steps, and on this side of my face I'm going to use the Revolution Pore Blur. I'm going to go in with this on this side. Means as I am testing the Makeup Revolution foundation, I might as well test this primer as well. I only am going to put that in this area though, because this is where my pores are the most rampant, like literally all here around my nose, on this part of my cheek here. And with pore blurring products, I kind of like to use a mixture of like a dab and a swipe motion, just because I feel like it really presses it into the pores and smooths it in. And on my normal side, I'm going to go in with my moisturizer and my primer water. This is what I usually do underneath most of my foundations. Unless it's a really luminous foundation, I won't use the oil. And I have also been trying out the Makeup Revolution Lightweight Hydrogel Cream. I kind of like it. I don't dislike it. It's alright. There's not like a revolutionary difference or anything. I like it. And then I just let that all soak in. So now I'm looking rather glowy and radiant on that side, and I'm looking pore blurred on this side. You can see the difference in my skin. Today we're going to be reviewing the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, and I grabbed it in the shade F14. I feel like this is like the best shade match out of all the ones that are in the store. The next shade was kind of pulling a bit red. I don't really know. I find it really hard to match myself, because I either have to go cool toned and it's my exact shade, or it's going to be red and dark. That's usually the dilemma I enter. So to blend that in, I'm using a Style Pro S101, and I'm just doing like a pattern swipe, light motion. Okay. Stippling, I'm stippling, that's what I'm doing. This is called stippling. Stippling is like a patting and swipe, a mixture of patting and gentle swiping. Why I'm acting like I don't know all the words for makeup. I know makeup jargon, I studied for this shit. A lot of people don't know that though. I actually did study makeup back when my daughter was first born. Okay, so I like the way that's looking. It looks like it matches quite well. It looks very nice and smooth on my face. So I'm gonna go and move on to my other side. So I just did one dip, and you guys can see it deposits most of the product at the tip of the doe foot. It's just hair everywhere, oh my gosh. And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and just dab any excess here. Oh, and actually I wanna make sure that I put a good amount around my mouth. I was looking at some video on playback, because I've been filming with this camera and not my phone. Since I made the switch over, on the phone it blurs some things out, it makes some things not as clear. But oh my gosh, see that shadow around my mouth? This camera like does not let me get away with that. I have to put extra product around my mouth. And I just had to come and film this review for you guys, because I've seen so many of you guys. I've been talking to more of you guys on social media, as I'm just trying to be a lot more social this year, and I'm trying to be a lot more open to communication this year, because last year I was very closed off. And a lot of you guys did enjoy my reviews, and I like that, because I really do enjoy making them for you guys. I'm gonna try and do them more, because I've got so much products that I've purchased that need to have a full review done on them. So just gonna see if I can use this time to do that. Oh my gosh, this is laid, bitch. I actually took my time and laid my hair today. I don't usually ever take my time and do it like this, because I just gotta get out of the house. But today I took my time, and that looks fuck off. That does. That looks like I went somewhere and got my fucking hair done, bitch. Yeah, I just feel like this foundation could be a bit more golden for my skin tone. Like, I would appreciate it, because in the wrong lighting I could definitely see this doing me dirty and looking great. And I think it does look great. I saw it on playback, a tad bit great. It's nothing that powder can't fix, but you know, it's nice when your foundation matches you perfect. For example, my Stila Stay All Day is like a perfect match. Like, it's the right goldenness, it's the right tone, it's absolutely perfect. So I am going to show you guys how I'm going to do my full face today, because I'm going to be using some Makeup Revolution products. This has basically been like my everyday face lately, because I have been trying this foundation out. You guys are going to see like my everyday face. So I'm going to take the Conceal and Define Super Size in the shade 12.5. I really like this concealer. I haven't been using a lot of concealer like how I used to lately. I don't know, because I'm kind of trying to wear makeup more often. I want there to be a differentiation between my everyday makeup and my beat face bitch, bad bitch slay. Like, I want there to be a difference. So I'm using the blending egg from Beauty Bakery. Oh my gosh, it's wet.
I was remembering back in the days when we didn't think about anything bad, when we thought we had everything. I spent that cash getting back just to get it, and shorty, you better than ever. My baby better than it's evident. She turning pounds into
who holding my city down, you can't name no one else. Plus a fly for a show, then I came by myself.
My girl, she bad, she be curving. No whip, but she back here reversing. Girl, you know you want it, yeah. See you knocking, but she look like Barb's though. Hit the whip, I take trips, not for Glasgow. Tell her, say, oh,
I'm gonna use a bit of number 12 as well, just in this area, just to brighten it up a tiny bit.
go to Miami, I'll do it, but you ain't American, girl. Show your pal. I take a hit at the Yami because it be mellowing, girl. I be all about Barry, girl, no, I kill it, I bury it. Still, you
So
can't
I'm
be
gonna use the Beauty Bakery Flower Powder in the shade Yellow. Now, I love this concealer. I love this concealer because it's just so, it just smooths everything out. Like, I have liney under eyes. Like, they're just naturally under my eyes is liney. It's always been like that. And I feel like this does a really nice job of just blurring it and making everything look really seamless and smooth. I'm so here for this. I like the Beauty Bakery powder. It's not the best because I just feel like it's a little bit light sometimes and it doesn't work with all of my concealers, but it's very, very finely milled. I can appreciate that.
I swear I get it. I swear I get it. OGD. Yeah, girl, they got me on quest like I'm Johnny. Working so hard, I feel like I'm a zombie. Yeah, she get a will like she Harley. Addicted like Whitney and Bobby. She ain't no bitch, but I hit that in dark. I do not fuck with nobody but you. She show me what that body can do.
You haven't jumped on Ballistics, I don't know what you're waiting for. This stuff is the best lip moisturizer ever. It is so good. It keeps your lips moisturized. It just, it actually moisturizes them. You know, like how Vaseline and stuff like that doesn't really moisturize your lips. Same thing I always use for contouring. I like this product a lot. It blends out so nice.
These bitches hate, but you survive. But fuck it, girl, I know that you used to hit me by anything. You made me think about everything. I was on bikes in the ends, I was pedaling. I was just flex like it's anything. I do not fuck with them bitches, they way too irrelevant. Shorty, but I'll have you riding away, so you never been. She ride a wave like it's anything. If you need me, then let me. And I think you're too good for settling. I don't want you to be hesitant.
Now to set my foundation, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Face. I always use this. I love this powder. I'm just going to press it in
Everything.
to my face. Set everything in. Blend my contour with my under eye powder. Get off some of that brightness.
Shorty, but I'll have you riding away, so you never.
Forehead. And now I'm going to bronze. I'm going to take my Perfect Colour mattifying pressed powder in the shade Rich Espresso. I'm going to use this to kind of contour and bronze my face a bit. This is a very deep, very rich powder, so not a lot of this goes a long way.
They told me I couldn't and I wouldn't. They told me I'll never, but I told them that's easy. The ones that hate me the most are the ones that jump when
it's kind of a contour, but I'm not going to be very precise with the contour, so it's going to give a bit of a bronzed effect.
I'll jump on the roof and shoot me. How many times must I say that I don't want man and I don't want love? The only love that I want.
I really like the way this is looking. Now that I've put everything on, I put like my highlight, my contour, everything. It's looking like it matches my skin like literally perfectly. From where I'm sitting anyways, I'm looking in the viewfinder. I'm going to move on to some blush. And the blush I'm using today... Actually, should I do blush? Do you know what? I'm gonna come back when my face is done. I'm gonna do the rest of my face on Instagram. That's what we're gonna do. We'll see. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay.
Push little bitch got pressure. Push little bitch got pressure. We can get it poppin' right now. Tell little bitch whatever.
See the difference is you be making records, and I'm a felon, bitch. I really got a record. I know you hating, watching all my endeavors, killing.
Push little bitch got pressure. Push little bitch got pressure. We can get it poppin' right now.
Okay, hey guys, I'm back and I am absolutely knackered. The time actually is 12:44. Wow. I don't look it, but I feel busted. I feel like I'm ready for somebody to drag me off the floor and into my bed. But I'm gonna finish up this review. I almost forgot that I had to finish filming the second half of this review. I was like so deep into like editing and stuff like that. And I have had an extremely long day. I actually intended to wrap this video up around like 10, 11 and time has just completely gone by and left me behind. Let's get into this face. So know. I really like the way it looks in the mirror. In the mirror, in front of this light, it looks really, really nice. I still look my colour. I feel like even as the day has gone, it started to look more my colour as my oils have kind of mixed with it. I don't like the way there's like a difference though between the rest of my face and under my eyes. I think it's because under my eyes is still quite really matte. Like it's really matte under there, like no oil has affected it. And funnily enough, where I usually get the oiliest, the Beauty Bakery powder is really doing a good job of like controlling my oils in this area. Not so much on my nose, but definitely like on my forehead here and underneath my eyes, and that's kind of giving me a flashbacky look in the viewfinder. I don't know how it actually looks to you guys. I'll see in playback, but there's a big difference, and it didn't look like this earlier on when I did my makeup. My face doesn't feel oily or greasy. My nose though is quite, like, the makeup has gone off my nose, but this always happens because I sneeze a lot, I blow my nose, so makeup never ever really stays in that area there. My voice sounds really deep. This has been happening ever since I had my asthma attack like 2 weeks ago. Like my voice just sounds like extremely deep at night. I don't know what it is, but hey there. Yeah, like I don't know, I don't have anything negative to really say about this foundation. I really like it. I would recommend it if you can find your shade. I'm the kind of person that feels like if you can't find your shade in foundation, it really affects the way it looks on your skin and the way it wears throughout the day. Because when things want to start changing and oxidizing strangely and they're already not your color, like it's like raw. However, I'm not like a really, really oily person. I'm like I said, like here is oiliest, my T-zone. I'm like a T-zone oily babe. So like, I guess you could say I'm combo because everywhere else is pretty normal. Springtime, my skin is pretty normal as well. It's only really in the winter that my skin is extremely dry because I have eczema. But throughout the rest of the years, my skin is pretty normal. And at this time of the year, I like this foundation. I like it. I don't have anything else to say, but I like it. I would like it if it was a bit more golden, maybe. I would have liked it a little bit more, like, to begin with. The way it's worn throughout the day and like the way I was able to finesse it with my other products, I really like it. So it gets a thumbs up from me. I would definitely recommend this foundation. Go ahead and grab it. It was like, what, like £8-9? It wasn't more than £10. It was quite affordable. Yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm really sorry if like I seem really different. This is how I am at the night time, right before I throw myself into bed, because right now I'm extreme. Like I've been staring at a screen for the last like 4 hours. I'm done at it, mate. Done at here. Yeah.